Yeah, after a while, girls don't care.
I would end up.
No, they didn't care. And I was like, fucking. I mean, just easy going. Didn't you know? But I'd be like,
I would ended up dating all of them.
You would have?
Yeah, I would have dated.
I was too nervous.
Yeah,
I was terrified.
I was never nervous.
Because I was the kind of guy that I'd fall for girls, and I fall hard. Like I was like a lover boy. Like I want to write you a letter. I want to write you a song.
Make a mixtape.
I want to make a mixtape for you. Like that was the kind of guy. I was too nervous.
Yeah, not Brendan
to say anything.
Now
like literally they like, you know.
I mean, I love them, and I love them.
You know, sometimes they'll just be.
Is Chin going, or what's he doing?
Yeah, we're rolling right now.
Oh, sometimes like at cheer practice they'd be undressed, and I was like, oh.
You wouldn't do anything?
No, I was terrified, dude. I was.
But you were friends with all of them.
Yeah, and I was, you know, I think, just mainly just because I was scared.
I've done plays where everybody had to get naked because you're in a hurry and there's nowhere to change, and you're kind of transitioning very quickly.
You've had that fat dingling since you were younger?
Yeah, but you don't look at, yeah.
I know that was an aggressive way to ask that.
I think I realized I was working with I thought I was, regular. Guy. But then I saw porns and I was like, and my girlfriend was like, well, that's what you are.
You're like, I'm matching up.
I was like, oh shit, all right.
You like it, yeah. So you saw the match.
But yeah, I mean, some guys are monsters.
I know.
Cal and I were peeing together in the.
I know, and you don't need
both
to.
Our old birds were out,
Yep.
and Cal looks at me in the eye and goes, "We know each other for over 10 years, man."
Our dicks were literally that far apart.
And then
that far apart?
Yeah, yeah. And then we were playing swords, and then it was real awkward.
Stop.
Well, you do it with your pee stream, and then it was real awkward, and then I just go, "Yeah, New York next week." Huh?
Albany next week, huh? Yeah.
Just looking up.
Long drive from that airport, huh?
Yeah. That's gonna be fun, huh?
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Y'all weird though.
Ask me.
But I mean, it's normal to you guys. To me, being an outsider, I'm looking at it like, bro, I would never.
Brendan and I are a couple 1-2 romantic outcasts.
What does that mean?
I feel like we're normal.
What does that mean?
You'd be the weird
like
but you growing up in cheerleading, you didn't grow up in it. You started in high school.
15 when I was 15 years old.
And there's probably not a lot of guys.
No, not at the time I was
doing it. So you weren't like
there
fucking around the locker
many.
room, like slapping each other's asses, grabbing towels, hitting each other,
Yeah.
hitting each other in the nuts.
Look at that. We shared a locker room. It was co-ed.
No, like you didn't do any roughhouse wrestling. Look, my dick.
With the girls?
There's your dick. Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Oh, with the dudes.
Yeah, you're like, we're pushing against each other.
I didn't do any, like, because I did competitive cheer. Like, it wasn't part of the school.
So
it was like outside
like a club
school.
cheer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't have like good facilities.
No, not until I went to college.
Yeah.
So when you went to Louisville, when you went there, you guys had real facilities. Like
we had real facilities.
And then when you were in the locker room, what would go down?
Nothing.
Besides sex, I mean.
Nothing.
But when did you stop? When did you stop having sex with men in locker rooms?
Eat a dick.
I'm asking a question. I don't know how it works.
But were the majority of the guys on that team like the way that dick tastes?
I'd say in competitive cheerleading,
98% are gay.
80.
Okay, 80.
He said 98%.
A lot of guys.
What would you say?
I would say it's around 80.
Yeah, it's like 80%.
But my
That's a
question
low
is,
number.
was straight guys who... So I always say that my biggest regret is not joining a fucking dance... Becoming a dancer, which I clearly had talent for. I clearly should have been a dancer, a ballet dancer.
Of course. Yeah, you practice in your hotel right now.
The fact that I didn't get into dance as a kid is my mother tried to get me into it.
Yeah,
and I didn't, and that's my biggest regret. Instead, I'm trying to be a tough guy.
Your biggest regret is that you didn't become a dancer.
What?
I'm not gonna sit.
There was no girl that, like. So like, here's the thing, bro.
So stupid. Oh, what was your plan, Brian? Be a fly boy on fucking.
I want to be able to move.
You want to be
you could have been a flagette.
You want to be a wildin' out girl?
What? Is it called flagette? No.
Are you talking about rocket?
Heavy on the L on that.
Okay, I know.
Yeah.
So flagette.
What is,
a rocket?
No, search
Flag.
it. Search it.
Flag.
Search it.
Et.
Yes.
So maybe
make sure your spelling's on correct, Jim.
That?
Yeah.
Hold on.
No.
T-E.
FLAGELLATE.
Yeah.
Here? This?
Go scroll down that first word.
Flagellate?
What?
That's an algae.
Okay, spell it for me real quick.
All right, maybe
FLA.
And this is a guy that waves
ETTE.
the people that wave the flags.
Didn't we do that?
In the
No, you don't want to do that.
one.
No, I'm saying, listen, there was no girl that ever approached you when you were younger that was like, "Hey, Brian, you look like you got nice moves."
Yes.
Because that's how I got into cheer.
No, that's the thing. Is I was told by my mother's friend that I.
Oh,
She,
no, no,
so-
no, I'm
she
not
said to
talking
my
about your
mother,
mother's
"This
friend.
this kid could be a great dancer, a ballet dancer." And
Totally.
my biggest regret.
No,
fucking guy.
this is your You got a lot of regrets, Papa. That can't be it.
That's
Maybe
the biggest one.
maybe saying my biggest regret is a little bit dramatic.
Yeah, that's so
Thanks for
dramatic.
taking all the
Oh,
wind out
because
of my
you hate
sails.
money? Oh, what are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that?
I just
Oh, you want to be on in living color
I
dancing?
know, right?
I just feel like
Ooh.
expressing myself
Next to
physically.
J Lo and Rosie Perez.
Look, at the end of the day,
My
all
biggest regret is you're turning to Ernest Saves Christmas.
all I
You're
want
slowly turning to Ernest. Bring up Ernest, Jim.
yeah.
why just
I think Jen already has it up.
Like,
Yeah, I had it up
your
already.
nose
Look
is
at it.
growing.
Look at it.
well
No, you bring me the cover. Ernest Saves Christmas.
yeah.
There's Brian. You're
It's
slowly
amazing,
turning to
it's
that guy.
amazing how you have these references. But you're
That's
right.
a good one. That's a good one.
You're right. I used to be
Slowly
cute.
turning back in him.
That's what happens.
He was a big deal in like early 90s.
He was.
When he died of like lung cancer, right?
Too bad.
He was fucking funny, dude.
Oh, he's so
he was.
funny. His accent,
was
his
great.
his facial
I
expression.
wonder if it holds up.
Were the
I
best.
doubt it.
Oh
My,
yeah,
my
there's no way.
nose, my nose, and
you
my
look,
ears
you and him
will
look the
continue
same.
to grow.
Yeah. That should be your biggest regret.
What was the movie we were talking about with Steve Martin, John Candy the other day?
Planes, Trains,
Yeah,
Automobiles.
yeah, yeah.
One of the greatest movies ever.
They're
Yeah,
redoing it with
classic.
Kevin Hart and
Is it Jamie Foxx?
or is it The Rock?
Big fucking shoes to fill.
Oh,
The biggest. Hey Hollywood, just write your own shit, dude.
I know.
Don't
Yeah.
keep regurgitating class.
Because everybody's
think they were
afraid.
fucking me-
This is what happens when there's all this censorship going around.
so they just remake shit?
It just unfortunately when politics gets into art like this, I think it becomes really hard for art by its nature is irreverent. It's supposed to shatter all the norms. It's supposed to be
The rebels, yeah. Artists are
And you
rebels.
need that one person. Most of the artists who wrote the great movies were usually refugees from Eastern Europe, and they were coming from communist countries. In the 70s, that Renaissance,
Yeah.
a lot of the great directors were either like Eastern European Jews or they were.
Well, think about music. Think
music-
about all
oh,
the
yeah,
rebels
music.
out of music.
Yeah. The music, the great music that came out of the 60s and 70s was almost a reaction to the
rebellion.
repressive
Yeah.
world of the 50s. But like the racism, all of it. It was just
Yeah.
like,
Vietnam.
yeah, Vietnam. You had something to fight against and scream about. And I think that now
Trying
it's
to
like,
make it weird. Like
now you've got to toe this line. You've got
Yeah.
to be very careful
Because
and
they're
you've
going to
gotta be-
dissect everything you say. Well, even Kevin Hart, I think he was on Breakfast Club or one of those shows, and he was saying how he's like, most comics don't feel safe going on
No.
stage now.
No, and
he's
he
like,
said-
it's not good.
No, it kills you. If you can be canceled for off-color jokes, then what's going on? Satire is the whole deal.
But we're not going up on stage to say like the
doesn't
correct
matter.
things.
It doesn't
No.
matter.
You know what I mean? Because that's not what comedy
well,
is.
we have to keep doing it because if we stop doing it, everybody's.
Oh, you have to keep doing it. You have to.
You have to say go fuck yourself. A lot of art is this. A lot of art. There's that great picture of Johnny Cash doing this shit. As an
yeah,
artist,
he's
you
a
should
badass.
have some
yeah.
fuck you in you,
Dude, but
otherwise don't do art.
But I still think there are crowds that fuck with it heavy. Because last night I did
yeah.
Jam in the Van and like Santino and Chrissy D were
They
up
go
there
hard
with
in the paint.
they were going hard in
Hell
the
yeah.
Think about David Lucas' set.
Oh yeah, David Lucas.
Hard in
Another
the
one.
They love it.
Hard in
Hard
the
in the
paint.
No, Americans make no mistake. One of the cool things for us is we perform for Americans, people
Yeah.
who work for a living.
And
And you
real
realize
people,
that they
not-
don't give a
not on-
fuck
not
about this
social
stuff.
media.
They don't
Yeah.
care about this. They just
Well,
want
that's
to
all. I mean,
like I think most Americans are concerned with they love equality. They have some MAGA, they have some Wokeville, they have some, whatever it might be. For the most part, Americans they want to pay their bills,
yeah.
and the other shit
They're
is
dealing
like
with their own problems.
yeah.
That's what I think of is like the average person is dealing with their own problems. So most of the time,
The
they
people,
don't give a
people
fuck.
worrying about gender neutral bathrooms are people who are in colleges who don't have any other worries. They can sit around and think about this stuff.
'Cause they get paid.
It's not the rest of us who are trying to make a living. When you're trying to construct a life, it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
It's 24/7, right? Raising kids, making your relationship work, staying in some shape, trying to like come up with different ways to make money, keeping up with the marketplace. That's a motherfucker. I don't have time to be like, what is your pronoun? I mean, I don't want your feelings to be hurt, so I'll
Yeah.
call you what you want. But can we get going? I got to get food on the table.
Yeah. No, I get it.
All right, kids, let's take a little break from the shenanigans with the boys because 2021, it's here and mental health is finally a thing. So many people are struggling with that right now. and they feel like they could use some help. And you know what helps? Therapy. Not your friends around the workplace, not your buddies online, not Instagram, not Facebook. We're talking about real professional help with professional therapists with BetterHelp. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone if you don't want to, or you can. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy. You can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Join the millions of people who are seeing what therapy is really about. See if it's for you, because you are your greatest asset. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and the Fighting the Kids listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/fighter. That's betterhelp.com/fighter. Summer is here, kids, and there's never been a better time to try a shirt from Untuck It. They have performance shirts that wick the sweat. So when your thick ass is sweating out there on the golf course or just at the family barbecue, you don't want to be the sweaty guy. Let your shirt wick away that sweat with Untuck It. Untuck It shirts are perfect as we transition back to things we've been missing, like dinner with friends, barbecues, reuniting with family, vacations. We got you covered. Use code FIGHTER for 20% off your first purchase at untuckit.com. That fits for all shapes and sizes. Untuck It offers up to XXXL for you real thickies. Plus, they have slim, relaxed, tall fits. Untuck It has 85 stores nationwide. Free returns and exchanges. Use code FIGHTER for 20% off your first purchase at untuckit.com.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
But you guys still took a piss together, and I still haven't,
And we cross streams.
you cross streams.
We don't
That
care.
bothers you, huh? You know how I know you're gay? You know how when I do that bit, the gay bit, and if it offends a guy in the front row, I'm like, oh, he's clearly fighting his gayness. Like,
Yeah, because it's not even like against gays.
No,
It's
I'm talking
like
about how cool it would be if I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pro-gay.
Did someone get offended?
Kentucky.
Oh, I wasn't there.
Went, come on, man. Come on, man. Threw his hat. I went, man, you know how
Come
you're
on,
gay?
man.
I went, Jesus Christ, dude. He got up and left.
It's true.
I went, geez, someone's struggling with the truth.
They always
over
say
there.
that guys who would bash gays, like, who would get in groups and beat up gay men and stuff, they were, that the psychological profile behind that is somebody who hated that in themselves.
Oh.
I mean, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
But
I mean, there's this dude I cheered with that literally in the morning would have like football players and basketball players coming out of his room.
Hell yeah.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
He was just fucking wrecking shop.
Oh, yeah.
He was living his
Just
best
busted
fucking life.
nuts.
Because there are a lot of guys that are,
No, it was a college. I cheered at in Texas, the junior college.
there are a lot of guys that are gay in those sports who just can't. They can't tell anybody.
bet
Yeah, we never said anything. I didn't give a fuck. Like,
Some
hey,
of your
man.
favorite stars are gay. They're not going to come out.
Yeah, they don't-
100%.
A lot of times they don't care to fucking say it. 'Cause it's like,
they don't want to deal with it.
I'm always fascinated with the guys who are straight and it's all thing. And once in a while they're like, I don't know what happened. Those are my favorite dudes.
I was just experimenting.
Like, what? I got a massage.
But if it's a girl, like, we don't say shit.
We don't say
like
shit
if
about
Katy
like
Perry's
women.
like, yeah, I kissed a girl, I get really drunk and hooked up with a girl. We're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And if The Rock was like, man, the other night I had a bunch of tequila and sucked this guy's dick.
Everything stops.
Everything's
We're like, oh, well, The Rock's gay. It's like, well, no, I'm not, dude.
Yeah.
I just got tipsy and then fell on his cock.
You know what's most gay dudes will say those dudes aren't gay.
Well,
That do that like if it's like a straight dude that's just having a night with a dude. They don't claim them to be gay. They don't.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Well, but don't. And
I've heard, like, every
you have
gay
to
dude
ask your-
say that.
You have to ask your best friend, but it doesn't. Their biggest thing is they want to turn straight guys gay, right? Isn't that like the big thing in the community?
I don't think they don't want to turn them gay. They just are attracted to straight guys.
my buddy
Because it's like a challenge.
Jimmy told me a story about. He's in theater. They're doing a play and they're in a regional theater thing. And this guy loved him and he was so gay and he had long eyelashes and curly hair and he had this adorable little
Let it all
goatee
out.
And my Jimmy's like me. He's a dude. He's hilarious. and
He's so
stuff.
funny.
And
Longest stories in the world.
yeah, he's sleeping. They're all sleeping in this room because I had no money, And he just feels he's woken up to. His leg is being rubbed and stuff, and he's like sleeping, and he's like,
You guys rubbing his like inner thigh.
he's like, what's up? And he just sees Roger, and Roger with his eyelashes like that, and Roger's a little drunk,
little Bambi.
and Roger's got both his hands like this, pointing up at him like this. They're both on his thighs like this, and he's looking at him like this. And Jimmy's got a piece, and he's naked and give a fuck, and he's like this, and he goes, "Can I suck your cock?" And Jimmy's so nice. Jimmy goes, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, I would, but you got a little beer. He took his face and just pushed it away. And he goes,
Goes back to sleep.
give a fuck. Oh, sweetie.
The fucking head push.
Oh, I would, but you're a guy.
You got a little beard. You got a little beard.
I would, but you got
What a nice way
Just
to
went, just went in a fetal position, gave him the bulldog does nuts at him like that.
Hey, shoot or
You can
shoot,
stand
man.
that.
Got shot and shot.
shoot, man.
He fucking shot it hard.
Now, are you enlisted in the military at 57
You know
years
what,
old?
dude? Listen.
You have a white
That
shirt
fucking
on.
haircut,
I'll
dog.
explain
Oh,
what
you're an
happened.
extra from Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'll explain.
He's the original cast
I
member.
went in to get a little trim.
You went to a barber?
Yeah, I just wanted a little
To
trim.
a barber or stylist?
Dude,
Like
no, the same guy I go to all the time and does a great job typically. Great job.
It doesn't look bad.
All of a sudden today he goes, you want it just neat on the sides? I don't know what that means, neat on the sides and the bottom. I go,
What does
neat
that
on the
mean?
sides.
you gotta be real specific with them.
I'm like, okay, I guess I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm like this, huh? Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I'm like, that's weird. I've never seen him do. What the fuck? I'm like, well, I guess we're going short. And then I had him, and then he wanted to cut just here, and he had it fucking.
like a
Like a faux
hawk.
hawk?
And
Oh,
he
that'd been
goes,
sick.
what do you think? I go, my face is long enough. I don't want to make it longer.
Gel
Take out the
that bitch up.
Yeah, so then he took it down.
Well, Tiger got his first haircut at a barber I used to go to, but it's like it's all Mexican barber. It looks like you're straight in fucking Tijuana.
The one you sent me to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiger went there.
Mustache.
I wasn't there. No, I was on the road. This is like a few weeks ago. So his mom took him there, and I go, make sure you got to be real clear with him. They don't speak English, so speak Spanish to him. Let him know that you want a small bald taper fade, not high. She's like, oh, I got it. They sent me a picture. I was like, what? Did a Nazi give him this haircut? Dude, full-blown Nazi.
saw
I
that.
sent you a picture.
Yeah.
He was in the pool. I made his hair like to the side.
Yeah.
And then, he had those, it was just full-blown Nazi. I'm like, well, that's
That's
not
not what you
like,
fucking
I
wanted.
don't, yeah.
he went back yesterday, different guy.
Right.
I'm like, never go to that guy again.
Don't get.
You
don't
gotta
cut
be
it
super detailed with barbers.
It depends on how
I show
your
him
head's
pictures.
shaped.
Oh, you saw a picture?
Yeah, I'll be like, this, dude.
Yeah.
This.
Also, old
Nothing else.
Bry's face is when you're in those lights.
Oh, that'll
you're-
get you.
You're like, man, I'm getting fucking old. I see pictures of myself 5 years ago.
The lights.
Dude, it accelerates, and then on top of that, losing my hair. I'm not on Propecia because I'm too lazy to get the pills. I gotta fucking take a picture of my head and
Why
say,
don't you do
that
just
shit.
just for or hymns, promo code Chav or something like that?
Is that shit legit?
Me so
I mean,
angry.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you don't have to.
No,
Never mind.
no.
It's too hands.
I'm looking for a hair thinner. Yeah.
Yeah, hymns.
Yeah, you got thick hair.
Yeah, super thick.
Thick hair, thick body.
Papa Shop comes in town tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Staying with
There he
us.
is.
Won't stop talking about cooking. So
When are
that's
we
fun.
going for 450 on the old bench?
I don't know. We'll have to talk to Mark. We'll ask Mark on Friday.
You're crazy.
Mark's gonna fill in for you on Friday when you're in Albany, New York.
All right. Yeah, Albany guys. Hey, Albany.
Albany.
Funny bone, huh? Seriously.
Everybody in
Albany,
Albany
funny
that's
bone.
listening, go to Albany.
Oh, I talked to the people at the Ice House this morning.
Oh, you did?
I was like, what? I was like, hey, LA's back open, because I've done no shows on purpose. No shows. No
They
jam in
do
the van,
own it?
nothing. No. Oh, well, the Bus family owns the Ice House now. So they put all this money in the Ice House to redo everything. Like, they're making it really dope. But because of COVID, they couldn't get permits. So that now they just got their permits. So it's not going to
Oh.
open up till later in the year. But they're running shows out of Ha-Ha's.
That's
Ha-Ha
what they're
Cafe.
doing.
Yeah.
I like
in,
the
So
Ha-Ha.
I'm
North
going to do a
Hollywood.
weekend there.
Jack and they're great.
Yeah, I'm going to do a weekend.
That's a mom and pop for real. Like
That's a real
Jack
mom and
Jr.
pop.
Jack and
That's where Joe Coy and Kevin Hart go.
It's great.
Yeah.
And
Seats
it's a great
150.
club and they're
Yeah.
great people.
Yeah.
That's a family. Everybody should support that club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
They're
do
an
a
awesome
weekend. there. I
family.
think July 16th through 17th. I'm doing a full weekend.
You should do it. That's
It's a great place for people to start off.
If you
at,
do it,
too.
I'll come by. Maybe I'll feature for you.
We'll see. Grow the hair out.
Grow my hair out.
Grow the hair out.
Really?
We gotta have that hair.
You can't have that. You can't have a short like that. Now coming to
it's
the stage.
distracting.
Brian Callen.
Brian.
You see him from
Ernest.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yep. All right.
He's the guy to get.
Yeah, I was supposed. Jack just hit me up about doing it, and I was like, I'm on the road,
That never happened.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Helium.
I'm doing a Sunday show, Helium. I didn't even know I signed up for that. 25th, 26th, 27th. I was like,
You normally don't do Sundays,
have you done
right?
a Sunday? I never do Sundays.
Never.
But I don't mind doing it.
I don't work on the Lord's Day.
Yeah,
I like traveling back on Sundays.
me too.
It's just
Oh,
easier.
no,
'cause then we-
Monday's less crowded.
Nothing's more depressing than a Sunday show. And the only time I've done a Sunday is it was some special weekend, like I forget what it was. It was a 3-day holiday. And Justin talked me, my agent talked me into it. And he's like, no, you gotta do it. And we're in San Jose. He's like, I'm telling you, Sunday's gonna be big, man. Blah blah blah. I'm like, cool. Well, the problem is that Sunday, I'm in NorCal, San Francisco 49ers NFC Championship game was at 7. My show was at 7. Nightmare. Stuff you can't control.
Nightmare.
No,
can't control it.
Can't control that at all. But damn.
I know the week before I was praying they would lose,
but traveling back on a Sunday is the best.
Yeah.
Mondays, Sunday.
Monday, you don't want to do that.
I don't work Sundays.
No.
Philly
is all right. I like Philly. It's one of the few places.
Man,
if it's a
that
city,
club.
you seen what's going on in San Francisco? You seen what's happening in San Francisco? Where dudes now are just literally walking in, big guys. They send a big guy in there. They walk in with a huge garbage bag and they just take $999 worth of stuff from a Walgreens, and the guy comes in with a bike, and they're like, you can't do this. It's like these pharmacists, and he doesn't even look at them. He's got a mask on and just fucking bumps out of the way and just rides out. So this is happening every day. So Walgreens, they're all closing down. It's all.
Why don't they just get
because the cops don't come because the cops can't enforce it because it's actually not against the law.
To steal out of the store,
you get a misdemeanor.
That's against the law.
Misdemeanor.
But a misdemeanor is still against the law.
Sure.
It's not a felony.
And then you don't get put in jail. You get processed, and
but
you
you can
come
still
back right
stop
back
it.
out.
Yeah.
They keep doing it because how many times can a cop come? By the time they come, it's done. So how many times can you try calling a cop and having them come? There's only so many they can do, and it's organized. They have one dude after another doing it.
So the most logical thing is to shut down Walgreens?
It's being done by organized crime. Cartels are literally having people with their stands, their mom and pop stands. They're setting people up for that in front of restaurants because it's a sanctuary city, so you don't need a permit to sell shit unless you have you're paying rent. That's how it works. So, hey, San Francisco is
at least our masks
disaster.
are off.
What's that?
Mask off.
The mask off.
Mask
Yeah,
off.
that's good.
I went to Starbucks.
What?
We all went in there together. We're the only ones without masks, though. People are
It's
still
amazing.
wearing masks.
It's amazing to me.
It's very
Oh,
strange.
yeah.
Very strange, right?
Yeah.
I'm not walking in with a mask.
No.
Fuck
man,
off.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm vaccinated too. Suck this.
If they said we don't have to wear it, why the fuck why you wearing it?
I think people are always going to wear them. I think society's changed.
It's weird. I feel like we're literally the only state. I'm telling you, every time we fucking travel, like, as soon as we walk out of the airport.
In Houston, they have a no mask
Houston?
mandate. Yeah, Houston, the mall. You didn't go with the mall.
No.
There's a lot of people with masks on the mall.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Listen, I don't give a fuck.
Well, let me tell you, Appleton, Wisconsin.
They didn't have them on.
No, not at all. Not even because like certain places, the employees will still have it on.
Yeah.
Appleton, their employees did it.
But if you're a Starbucks, they make the employees wear them. But if those employees are vaccinated, why are they wearing them?
I don't know.
I like how if you're not vaccinated, you still have to wear a mask. Oh, yeah? Prove it.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Well, Gavin Newsom says you're going to have some kind of a vaccination
verification.
We don't listen to him anymore. No one listens to that guy anymore.
Yeah.
You're out, Bubba.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, no.
Is he going to get kicked? Is he going to?
No, I don't think so. Since he opened things up, now people are like, fuck it. Who you going to vote for? Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like or that guy with those terrible commercials with the bear. Have you seen that?
No.
They call him the bear. They call him the beast.
No.
You haven't seen this?
No.
The guy run against him. The commercials on TV.
Go ahead and bring that up.
It's him with a bear, and he's like, "You need to fight Newsom, the handsome Newsom. You're gonna need a beast." And it's him next to this poor bear that they rented for the commercial. It must have been so expensive.
Is it like a bear? Like he's
It's
gay?
a grizzly bear.
Or-
That's him right there.
No.
Yeah, and even when he goes to all these things, he brings the bear.
Oh.
Wait, Brian, what?
And his whole thing is beauty versus the beast.
Ew, what?
What?
And I've never heard of the guy, so I don't think he's gonna win. Now I'll give it. Newsom's a handsome.
He's a handsome-
Handsome devil.
Evil
Handsome
looking.
son.
Good hair. Look at that hair.
6'4" too. Everybody's
Oh,
6'4".
He's 6'4"?
He would have been president if he didn't fuck
Made
all this
himself
up.
a remarkable success.
Look at him.
California's falling off a cliff. High taxes, unaffordable costs, even Elon Musk left. Mismanagement of
I'm
California.
sorry. So are you from the '90s? Are you from the '90s? Look at this. Look how he's all like, oh yeah, fuck yeah.
The beauty. Meet the nicest, smartest beast in California, John Cox.
The nicest, smartest beast in America.
What?
It looks
Not
like
a
a spoof commercial. Like it's
Yeah,
not
it doesn't
real.
look
I
real.
thought it was fake.
It
Let's
looks
go.
like
This bitch is serious.
he came up. He's the kind of guy who says, "This is the way we're going to do it," and people are like, and he's like, "Don't want to hear it." That's what it sounds like.
Have you ever heard of that guy?
No, but also that's a bad commercial.
Caitlyn Jenner gets all the press.
Oh, like as far as like
But she
running
fucked
against-
herself because she said she's against transgenders in sports, and then got so much backlash, and she's like, all right, now transgender are cool in sports, so then.
Damn, people
you
just
can't
flip like
waive
that?
it. Oh yeah,
Oh,
politicians.
fucking, I guess
Oh
just-
yeah, Kamala
just
Harris.
stand
Have
your
to.
ground.
Kamala
No,
Harris.
look at Biden with Putin right now. Talking all that shit. Then you get face to face, different game, isn't it?
Hey, never game, bro.
He's all, what's
What's
that?
Hey, you know I was just bullshit.
He's not just fucking with you, man. You know what's up.
Yeah.
You know.
Putin's all, you don't beat the shit out of you. Right?
I always get a kick out of it. When they're competing for the same job, like Kamala Harris going bad on Biden, bad in every way, you know, and then
She
now,
accused him of being racist.
and a sexual assaulter, yeah.
And then now she's like, what's that?
Oh, I
about?
believe that woman, but now we're cool, we're friends. Okay, as
How
long
the
as
fuck does this
so
happen?
your ambition cuts
How
through
does this
everything, right?
fucking happen?
But now she went to Venezuela, and they refer to her as the president.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
So that's cool.
Was it Venezuela she went to?
Yeah.
I don't.
She didn't go to the border. She went to Venezuela.
I think she went to
Guatemala?
Guatemala. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was Guatemala.
She went
Have you
there,
been to
but She
Guatemala?
hasn't been
No.
to the border.
Yeah, no,
And-
she hasn't.
and-
Nor has she been to Europe, I believe, right?
No, well, it's here. So when they go, you're in Guatemala. Why don't you go to the border where there's real issues we can do? And she goes, I mean, I haven't been to Europe.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, yeah, you're right. It's like, well, no, we don't
He
share.
just left it at
we don't
that.
share a border with Europe. You
Yeah.
fuck. Just keep
Yeah.
keep on her, man.
Yeah. Well, she was one of the people that said decriminalize the border. So I guess just let everybody in. Take the front door off your house. too.
Talk to Tim Kennedy about the border.
You
I just
told
had
me
him on
about
food
that.
truck. Talk to Tim Kennedy on the border.
Crazy, right?
It'll keep you up at night.
Really?
Talk to Tim Kennedy about the border.
It's just.
I can't. He didn't want me to talk about it. It is terrifying.
Yeah. Well, I talked to 2 border control agents who were like, "You have no idea how bad it is.
Tim Kennedy's down there. You know,
People dying in the desert and stuff, like really kids."
dying.
Yeah.
And
The stories I told him, like, dude, please don't share those stories with me. It's like, as a father, don't share those stories with me.
I know
It's heartbreaking.
it's heartbreaking.
And then way before, our guys would go down there and we'd fight, cartel members. They're wife beaters, they're fat Mexicans, whatever. They're not very good at firearms, and our special force would just light them up. Tim goes, well, now the Chinese sent their people down there because we spent so many resources. They want to fuck America. So their special forces trains the cartel. So they're just as good as us. They have all the same equipment. They're all trained just like us. They've been training for years. He's like, so now it's special forces for special forces. He goes, it's a nightmare. When before it was just our A team versus their D team, and they would light them the fuck up. Now it's different game. It's terrifying. You talk to someone who's actually dealing with it, he's like, oh, dude, he's like, the news doesn't cover 5% of what's going on.
Wow. Damn.
It'll break your heart.
Fucking A, man.
Yeah, it'll stress you out.
Yeah. Stressed you out. Yep. Yep.
Speaking of heartbreak,
Which
have
means
you
we
had
got to
your
start
heart broken?
training.
You gotta start training what?
Oh yeah, I've had my heart broken. Had it broken. Had it broken. Had it taken out. I had it stomped on, and then they poured salt on.
Oh, yeah,
it so
this is your
nothing could
college
grow.
girlfuend.
Sure,
Like
college and high school. Things
Oh,
got
high school
tough.
fucked you up?
Oh yeah, college, high school. And by the way, when I was in my 30s, there was a young lady I loved very much who was got into drugs. Tried to save her, didn't work. I've had my
drug of
had my
choice is
share.
meth, right?
I've had my share of heartbreak.
Oh, it was meth?
Christian, anything new on the dating front now that things are opening back up?
Oh, yeah. You have
What's
a,
up,
you have a
Short
girl?
King?
I had a friend come. She from Rhode Island that moved out here. I've been hanging out with her a little bit. I've been hanging out with different people like from Tinder, like nothing like serious.
You
or
make out with
anything.
any of them?
What?
He's a cute kid, man.
Yeah. Just,
Appreciate
you
that.
get like you have a makeout session.
Good looking guy.
I
Girls.
mean, I usually try and like do more than that, but yeah.
you haven't had
keep
a
it at
problem
the
getting
makeup.
girls.
Keep it at the
You never had a
makeup.
problem getting women, right?
No, not really.
No.
Is it easier now that California's back open? I know we're open.
I mean, I haven't really been on it like, since we've been open. There was one girl.
Well, it's Tuesday.
It's been a
open
day.
Yeah.
up. So unless last night you went wild.
I wish, but nah. I feel like it will be a lot easier now that California's open because, I mean, not that many people are going to care. There was like during the pandemic, Tinder was like, oh, you can do these virtual dates instead of meet in person. I was like, I'm not really.
Oh, no.
But how about you leave it up to me? Tinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Are you looking for love or just to date?
Honestly, right now I'm not like looking for anything serious.
Love finds
Yeah.
you when it finds you, dude.
Yeah.
You're not looking for it till it.
Yeah, you don't go
till it
looking
looks
for
You're not looking putting up.
No, dude, I'm 20. I'm
love.
22.
Eddie
I'm
Eddie
not-
Murphy.
wrong
Eddie
pretty
Murphy
soon.
sketch when he was buckwheat.
Paris.
Deep breath.
What's going on with you?
My dating life?
Yeah.
I mean, I just moved here. I'm not really looking for anything.
Okay.
I don't know.
You don't do any of that.
But I did meet a guy at a party who was talking about how Tinder has changed the game, because he was kind of bringing it up to me, asked me the same question, and I was like, no, I'm not really looking for anything, not really about the Tinder life. He was like, no, because of COVID, like before it was kind of the hookup platform, and he's like, well, now people are finding their soulmates on Tinder.
Oh.
And was like, yeah, he was trying to sell me on it. I'm like, are you like partnering with Tinder or something? He's an influencer or whatever.
Weird. That makes sense though, because if you can't like go see and hook up with people, then you're just fucking FaceTiming.
He was name dropping left and right. He was like, oh, so and so, they just got married, and I was like, okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but he was trying to name drop left and right.
Yeah, Tinder was primarily
soulmates.
like a hookup site, right?
Hinge is the one where you find the love.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought all like online dating platforms were about hookups. Like that's at least
no. 60% of people meet online now.
Yeah.
At least the college experience. All my friends who are on Tinder are not looking for love. They're like, I'm just looking for hookup.
That's lit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Swipe left and right, just trying to smash. You know, it's just how it is.
Smash.
Oh, they still say smash?
I wouldn't want to meet a significant like a girlfriend, or like I wouldn't want to get a girlfriend from Tinder. I'd want to meet them in person if anything. Tinder, like all those apps, I would rather just use for the hookup. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you never know. You might hook up with a girl and then she's dope, and then you keep hanging
and you find
out.
love.
60%. It's 221, dude.
I mean, I did.
So if you meet a girl on Instagram, would you look? It's the same shit. That's a same way.
You are right.
Instagram's the same shit. A DM, how's a DM different than a Tinder swipe?
Yeah.
When I get bored of Tinder, what I do is I go to my I go to where people tag like the location I live in, and I just go to the recent posts, and I'll just go to their Instagram if they're pretty enough. I'm like, Scotland Cup. It's literally like Instagram Tinder.
No. You sound a lot like Ted Bundy right now.
No, he's doing his thing. He's navigating. He's figuring it out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it'll open up more opportunities as
But you have gone on dates?
Yeah.
Damn, look at you, short king.
There was actually, when I was back home, you were right about that. You could meet a girl, like when you said you can meet a girl on Tinder and hang out with her. I did meet a girl that I hung out with a handful of times from Tinder.
And then it just fell apart or what?
Well, I came out here.
Oh, this is back home.
Yeah. So I was like, see ya.
You're going to find love this year.
This year?
Damn right.
Damn.
For me, Tinder's been like, or Tinder and social media platforms are just a bunch of weirdos.
For
like
girls,
super creepy ass.
I feel like
dudes.
for girls, if I had a daughter, I would not want her on Tinder.
All in my DMs, it's like you look, they have like, it's like sketch too, like one follower, they're following one person.
But Hinge is people who are actually looking for relationships.
No, Farmers Only is where you're gonna the older folks at.
Farmers Only.
Yeah. Also, Farmers Only, code word for whites only. Let's be real.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. There's
Farmers Only.
Farmers Only, a big one.
There's black farmers.
Yeah.
Some.
Well, Biden had that relief bill for black farmers.
You know what I'm saying? Not a ton.
Well,
like if they had an app called NBA Players Only.
It's called Ryan.
I was gonna say,
is that what it's
You know
called?
what I'm saying? Like if it's like NBA Players Only, it's like if I'm a white dude, I'm not jumping on there.
Yeah, Ryan.
Like, I got this.
Right?
Yeah, I'm looking for white guys. I'm going to NBA app.
A friend pass for Raya too.
You can have what?
Like you don't have to be a celebrity to be. Well, it's
You have to get cleared, right?
Yeah,
gotta get, like,
I'm still on the wait list.
I have buddies on Raya. Yeah, you got to submit like your tax return.
There's a lot of famous people.
You got to be
on
on a certain level to
So
get.
no, I didn't say fat. Did I say fat?
You did.
Famous.
But the bad.
I've been on the wait list for like a year.
Yeah,
I'm
the
kind of
bad
upset
is
about
I'm
it.
fucking up words this day. I said I fucked up flagette. I thought it was something, but
Let's just stay away from that.
flag.
No, you keep saying it, and it's not even a real thing. So let's just stay away from it.
No, it wasn't.
Before you get
he
canceled.
looked it up.
No, I know. It's a fungus.
Oh, it's a fungus.
I think the word you're looking for is color guard. That's what popped up instead of Urban Dictionary.
Close.
Like the girls who have the flags during the cheer stuff,
Well,
right?
I'm sorry if I used the word flagette too many times.
Also, if I had a daughter and her goal was to be a cheerleader, and I see her out there just waving the fucking flag.
Well, that's how I feel about the crew, the coxswain. Who's
what?
It's called a coxswain.
What is this?
the guy who yells.
Come on, let's do it. You guys got it. Whatever. You roll. Like I'd be like, oh man.
Like my son, my son went to
a
Harvard or
coxswain?
something, and he's like, "Damn, I'm on the road to." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude, you doing like
I'm the
that? We're gonna get to the
coxswain.
Olympics." He's like, "Nah, I'm the guy that."
I'm the coxswain.
What?
You got this. Come on, let's do it. He's like, oh man.
Show me a
it's
coxswain.
So embarrassing.
He
Yeah.
sits on the back and he has the microphone.
At USC,
for
there's
rowing.
at
Yeah.
USC there's the cheerleaders, and then people who didn't get on the cheer team but wanted to be like on the field were the spirit team, and they were like they had different versions of a cheerleading outfit that wasn't as good, and
But
they're
the
just
spirit
there
team's
to,
a little more hip, right? They're
Coxswain.
no, ours was
Coxswain.
not.
Oh, a coxswain.
Ours is like, bless you. If you didn't get on
But I
the
think it's
cheer
pronounced
team, you
coxswain.
go there.
coxswain.
So the purpose is they just yell the
They
entire
motivate
time?
you. Yeah, like
They're the
row,
hype man.
row,
Has there
100
ever been-
meters, 50 meters.
Has there ever been an
Take your
Olympic
pants off.
coxswain, whatever they're called?
What'd you say?
Has there ever been an Olympic coxswain or not?
Oh yeah, they have. Those.
Oh yeah, they have.
Big
I
time.
guess they keep everybody in line, but you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I
with
don't need that
job.
kind of motivation.
I'm not doing that shit in a million.
They're kind of like
fucking years.
the motivational coaches.
I
Now, is
remember.
that the same thing as rowing? Coxswain?
Yeah, well, no,
Yeah.
this guy in high school, I never
But they don't
forgot.
row.
One of the rowers, I didn't know him. He's fucking big and quiet and weird, and he's working out. And in the gym, as he's doing the machine,
He's yelling.
she's yelling, "Come on, you got it!" I'm like,
gotta get
"This
ready.
is so embarrassing."
You gotta get ready.
It's so embarrassing.
They have a rowing team at Harvard, don't they?
Look at how
Big time.
small.
There's some
There's
big
like
time
the
rowing
big-
teams.
yeah.
Yeah, Cal.
We have a rowing team, Syracuse.
Syracuse has a rowing
Yeah,
team.
I think they're pretty good. I think they made it to NCAA tournament.
Those rowers
Bunch of
are
big Scandinavian-looking dudes,
yeah, they're
bearded,
all like my size.
So what is the object? They're
They're
just
huge.
going.
my size and just
fucking
fucking
huge.
meaty. Yeah.
whoosh.
Studs.
And then they get done they're like, ah, fuck, we should have.
Are they? I don't know what rowing like does. Like, are they like racing?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a hellish sport. I mean, as far as exhausting, but
You know how your big ass got on the rower machine the other day?
Yeah, yeah.
Now imagine
I
what
wasn't racing, though.
Well, yeah.
they're
Remember
like
that?
6'6". They're like
They're my size,
Yeah.
but even bigger and just thin, shredded, and just fucking tear.
Oh, you got to be a
ways.
big dude to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Well, because you need the fucking
lane.
RPM.
And it's legs. You're using your legs. You're coming in and kicking with your legs
Jack.
and fucking your back.
And then they get done and they make no money.
Okay, so guys,
No money.
No money. We were the best.
Hopefully we got our degree.
We were the best rowers.
I mean, you go Olympics, but
you
even
get sponsors and shit.
That's what I mean, though. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, you among what is it, 6 or 12 guys? You know, whatever it is, 1, 2,
maybe fun.
Is there any black dudes on those teams?
7, 8 guys.
Predominantly white sport.
It is.
Yeah.
You better hope black guys aren't like, what this all about?
You
Black guys
got
like,
Yeah,
Not
no,
as
man.
ours, man. Let us have
you
this.
stay out of rowing, you stay out of hockey. You got it?
And lacrosse.
you gotta play. What's all
There's
this
some,
about?
Jim Brown played lacrosse. He was a beast.
Oh, you did?
At Syracuse.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's this all about?
What's this all about? No. This is stupid.
Not
Dude,
for
it's
you, it's
stupid.
stupid,
It's
stupid.
stupid, dude.
It's so
It's
late.
fucking stupid.
You got to be so in sync with each other. Like what?
Yeah.
I guess it's like teamwork.
It's pretty
not
cool
my
though.
thing.
It's
Not
cool.
your thing?
It's
Ain't
not
my
my
thing.
thing.
You think
but
it's cool?
Hell yeah.
I also find
Like you would go watch a
sports-
rowing, fucking
like Harvard in the finals or something like that.
Yeah.
If my son was into it, I'd
Yeah,
get
that's-
super into
No,
it.
just a regular one. Not at Harvard in the finals. I'm talking about just regular.
Like they're going down like Venice Canals or some shit. No. I would look like, oh, that's cool. And keep on keeping, huh?
Yeah. Any.
But I'm not gonna get a flag.
It's kind of just like, oh, that's cool. Hell
Any
yeah.
sport I feel that is that specific and just one movement for me is I don't know. I just can't see working that hard at it. It's not interesting to me.
a lot of hard work though.
Of course, but
Yeah.
at that one
But
thing.
what else is like that?
Shot put, discus, there's certain things that seem to be one very specific movement. And it's fine, it's all good, but I don't know. Like when you're playing a ball sport, it requires so much more. Like
Were you pretty active in high school? Like, did you participate in a lot?
wrestling.
Except for
Oh, just wrestling?
Dancing.
No, wrestling and
You
track.
didn't get to do
track. I was
dancing?
actually a
Track.
I could throw a javelin far for my size.
But did you didn't do just football in high school? You did. Oh, were you like in the student council?
No.
I thought he said
No,
that.
no, I never did any of that.
No.
You did that?
No, any of
Student
that
council?
student council
No way.
stuff. Not any of that.
Those
That's
kids were
not
always
who I am.
teachers' pets.
No, I don't do any of that stuff.
That's a lie, you
Didn't
were.
didn't get great grades either. No, I was into wrestling, and girls, and my friends, and then
And
you know,
guys.
Guys.
I was young.
Peeing with other dudes.
Yeah. No, but I mean, as far as
My thing was football and lacrosse. And then if I didn't get a scholarship to play football, I was going to go to the military. That was the game
Oh,
plan.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Getting the care you need to stay healthy shouldn't be hard these days, man, or expensive. Everyone should be able to afford their medications. Check out GoodRx. They help me find lowest prices on my prescriptions every time. With GoodRx, you can instantly compare prices for your prescription at every pharmacy in your hood. Save up to 80%. 80%. GoodRx is free and easy to use. Many times can often be cheaper than using your insurance copay or Medicare. With GoodRx, you can find discounts for your prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies, CVS, Kroger, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Vons, Walmart, and much, much more. GoodRx is the #1 most downloaded medical app, and millions of Americans use GoodRx to get affordable healthcare every month. Start saving up to 80% on your prescriptions today. Go to goodrx.com/fighter. That's goodrx.com/fighter. Goodrx.com/fighter. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance. In 2020, GoodRx users received an average savings of 70% of retail prices.
Never thought about the military. Waking up too early.
I did. Welcome for your freedom, but not me. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. You did. You were gonna go.
Yeah.
What were you gonna try to do?
I'm not sure. My dad was in the Navy, and then my grandpa and uncle were Marines, and my other grandpa was in the Army. I come from a military family.
Are you too big for like?
No, not even close.
You got flat
Navy
feet.
SEALs are my. No, I don't. I have to run a 4.6 and a 40. Be cool.
What'd you say about him? Wait, what did you say
Said I
about
have
him?
flat feet.
No,
I thought you had flat feet.
No.
No, that was Malik.
Yeah, we had
does
this
not have
conversation
flat
before.
He does not have
Just
flat
kidding.
feet.
All right.
Now you could have.
No, Navy SEALs are my size. A lot of
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
They're not. You're tall, but
No, I talked to Tim about it.
I believe you could.
He was like, "You'd be just a normal dude there. You're not like a giant there at all.
Jesus.
Oh shit.
Well, Tim's fucking thick as shit. Short, but wide.
Monster.
Fucking monster. Yeah, Green Berets. They're all. It's. Well, I mean, my friend who was a Ranger said that when he would jump out of a plane, he was. I remember looking at him. He's about 225, just big, and a weapons expert. And I was just looking at his hands, black belt in jiu-jitsu, and I was like, he was a Ranger, and I said, "What are you weighing?" He goes, 225. I said, when I was in Afghanistan, I put on a Marine's full outfit, like
Heavy.
it's so heavy,
80, 90 pounds.
I was like, well, I literally don't have the strength to carry this shit around all day. My back would break. And he said, yeah, when I would jump out of a plane, I weighed 400 pounds.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he had 170 pounds of gear on him, radio and all that. And it's like you forget
How much was he?
that
Did he
is.
weigh without all that?
225. So he's carrying almost his body weight. Like so it really helps when you're really strong. It does.
Yeah.
It helps when you especially on the 5th or 6th or 7th.
Why y'all keep rubbing y'all thighs like
That's just what we do. And then a lot of special forces guys are on supplements, enhancers.
Yeah, you'd have to be.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't you want to be at peak performance?
Because otherwise you break down and.
Yeah, but also like, let's say you got a fucking special forces guy who's like, mid 30s, late 30s.
Yeah.
He's gonna get on.
Needs
all
a
the
little
sauce.
help.
But he has all the knowledge and can fucking, he just
do this. He just needs a little.
I do know SEAL team guys who are like 180. Like I know there are some guys that are thin.
Oh yeah.
But I would imagine it would help when you're carrying.
But
all that
180 is a good size.
if depending on how tall you are and
You
what
gotta
your
be
athleticism
really
is.
strong.
Your athleticism, it's all about also how it's also I think a lot of it is the training is designed so that a lot of guys don't make it, not just because of the cold. Sometimes guys just can't deal with
The
the
majority
cold.
don't make it.
But a lot of guys get like weird things, like a stress fracture in their shin, or they break their foot.
Yeah.
And you're out.
And the reason for that is that they want to see the guys that don't have those liabilities. Because
Yeah.
your liabilities are like that's a thing.
Well,
like
that's
your
no
hip-
different than the
Right.
major league sports.
Yeah.
they're looking at everything. The
Yeah.
guys who don't have all those injuries and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
prone injury.
Whatever it is
injuries.
about your body, you're not able to do that for
Yeah.
8 weeks without getting injured. Some people are just more sturdy physically,
Yeah.
balanced differently. Need less sleep.
They're saying
don't get cold as easy.
They're saying now it's a problem. The Navy SEALs have gotten so much fame and attention that they're
Yeah.
having a problem getting Navy SEAls because they don't like all that attention.
Right.
Like now, Navy SEAL,
It's like
they're
the
so
thing,
big. Yeah.
David Goggins was a Navy SEAL, right?
Yeah.
I think it's
Savage.
crazy. Savage.
Yeah, savage.
He's insane.
I don't think he saw
The
any
pictures he'd be
combat,
posting and
but
shit.
He never did any tours,
I don't believe so.
but he was like the outlier even amongst them. Like they would have him run them through drills, and
Sure.
he was a bastard even with them.
Oh yeah, man.
Damn.
Yeah, like he'd break even those guys. He's a monster. You see him fucking running like a million
Yeah.
miles and shit.
Yeah, he does like 1,000 pull-ups.
I've had SEAL guys like Tim Kennedy talked about this too. Like a large thing about being a great operator isn't just strength and being able to shoot straight. It's also knowing who to shoot and who not to shoot in split-second timing too.
Oh no, Goggins saw fire. 12 Navy SEALs. In 2005 during Operation Red Wings in Afghanistan, 12 Navy SEAls were killed.
My apologies.
Have you seen Lone Survivor?
I don't
with
know
Mark
though
Wahlberg?
that he, I
That's
don't know that he was actually
Operation
Oh, he
Red-
trained them. It says
Yeah.
he knew all of them.
I don't believe he was actually in. I don't know.
Oh
what
wait,
to say.
hold on. It says to Iraq, the SEAL Team 5 served as a training instructor for the other SEALs in 2005 during Operation. 12 Navy SEAls were killed, more were injured in brutal fighting. Goggins personally knew every SEAL involved in the mission.
So he was deployed, but didn't necessarily mean he was in
Yeah.
combat.
He was deployed. Yeah.
I'm not saying anything. I just
Yeah, he's
I
still
heard
badass.
somebody. I heard another SEAL
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about it. So I don't know. I don't.
That sounds like
I don't
someone hating
care.
a little bit though.
No,
I love listening to him talk.
I don't know. I don't care. I'm
It
not.
sounds like somebody hating on him. Like, yeah, we never saw action.
Nope. No, I didn't say that.
That's exactly.
I know that's why Bryan keeps throwing
because
his
he got
hands up.
famous now.
I have no
That's
idea
what
if
happened.
he saw
Like,
it.
yeah, he didn't even see any.
I have no
action.
idea if you saw combat. I just heard somebody else talking about it.
And you regurgitated it. We brought it
no,
up.
No, somebody was in.
What were you gonna say, Christian?
Lone Ranger.
Oh, Lone Survivor.
Yeah.
The Mark Wahlberg movie. That's based on Operation Red Wing.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was tough.
Good old Mark Wahlberg.
So I wonder if Goggins might be like someone played Goggins in that. Maybe I don't know.
I think is Grillo's in that movie, isn't he? Or
I don't
no?
think so.
Grillo.
He's in Zero Dark 30.
That's
Yeah.
Right. That's right.
I thought there was another one he was in too. I could be wrong.
He's in a bunch of shit.
I think every SEAL that I know who's been, none of them really like to talk about any of it because I think
one
there's that
does.
thing where you
No,
go,
it's a code.
oh, I saw combat. Well, that's great. And a lot of their friends saw combat and didn't make it back. And it had nothing to do with whether or not they were, it's just,
I don't know anyone who's seen
Yeah.
that type of warfare who
tend
just
to
talks
likes to
about
talk
it
about it,
open.
yeah.
And it's also code. Like they don't like that. You know, the Navy SEAL who supposedly killed Osama
Yeah.
wrote the book, dude. That's like rule number 1 of Navy SEALs, but we don't talk about it. He
Yeah.
did a whole book on it.
the
And
money.
He doesn't. Well, he doesn't get the money now. I'm pretty sure the Navy got the money for that book
I don't know, man. I think a large
because
part
you're not
of
allowed to capitalize off
Yeah.
like those missions.
transitioning out of the SEAls is always probably a challenge. Like
Oh,
anytime
yeah.
you're
Yeah,
you're
what do
in
you-
this
what do you do?
intense world.
It's no different than professional sports, though. It's like
Yeah.
you've dedicated your life to this one thing. You had one mission to become the best you can be, and then those guys get done. Just like anything, you got to somehow parlay that into something else. And
Yeah.
Goggins and
Goggins done a
Gocko.
great job of that.
Yeah.
So is Josh.
Oh, Goggins.
Dude,
Yeah, done
Tim,
it.
Tim Dillon probably did the best.
Tim Kennedy.
Tim Kenny, sorry. Yeah.
I was like, Tim Dillon. Yeah, fuck.
Tim Dillon was also crushing it, but not a Navy SEAL.
Tim Kennedy to me is so astonishing because by all accounts,
My top 5 favorite people.
by all accounts, he's this high level operator. God knows what he did, but also he's fucking without a doubt one of the best 185-pound mixed martial artists to ever step in the octagon. At one point, that motherfucker fought all comers.
Yeah, I don't care about any of that. He's also a monster.
that's a big deal.
It's not, though. Those
What
guys
do you
are
mean?
monsters. Those guys are monsters.
No, but wait a minute. He had 2 jobs.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. But
do you mean,
he
kind
did
of?
that. But he's a monster of a dad. Like he's such
That's
a beast
what I
of
mean.
a
But the
dad.
guy does everything right.
He's just naming like another.
He's starting
thing.
his own school in Austin. I
yeah,
mean,
he
what
has his
the
own school. He has his own foundation. He's like making real money now.
I just think
Like,
to be an
that's
operator
what's
and to
impressive.
also be performing that high on such a high level in UFC seems like I don't know how he did it. I really don't. The toughest guy in the world in some ways. Maybe the toughest guy in some ways. I don't know.
Smart guy too. Entertaining. Had his own
Funny.
TV show on
He's
History
also
Channel.
got a good sense of humor.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the best. Monster.
You never rolled with him or trained with him.
We've done workouts together, but we've never trained together.
Yeah.
Never.
Oh, you roll with guys like out of your weight class?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? I only roll with heavyweights?
Oh, that shit. I don't know.
Problem with heavyweights is
tough.
it's hard
There's
to
not a lot of good ones.
Yeah, hard
Oh,
to
okay.
find training partners, right?
Damn.
He'd had the biggest guys come in. These fucking dudes. He'd be like, that guy's 6'9". What the fuck?
We'd
is
have to
going on?"
pay him and shit. It sucked.
Oh, really?
And then
Because
it's-
just you said there wasn't a lot of heavyweights that just roll.
So I'd
with.
always go with a lot of 205ers, which I preferred because they're more talented usually.
fast.
Got it. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Smaller guys.
So it
always-
wasn't like
the smaller guys are always more talented.
Okay.
But they're trying to knock your head off. Like, that was what's crazy about some of that stuff. Like his coach offered this guy who's 6'9". He goes, "I'll give you $1,000 if you can knock him out."
What?
So now Brendan's
And that
like,
guy needed the money.
and you guys didn't even warm up. I was like,
Yeah.
what's going on here? I remember exactly what happened. You did this weird you did a stretch where you went like that. You did a lunge and you did this and you did this and
you go.
then you did this and then and I was like, what's going on? And then go and then the guy went boom and tried to hook you so hard and you just went, you ducked just like this, and it went sing. It kind of like gave you a haircut and then you double leg him and you guys it was so fucking nuts. It was on crazy.
That was that Black House.
Trying to knock each other the fuck out.
That was so.
And I remember when he came in the room, I looked at him and I went like this. My face changed. I went, "He's the biggest guy I've ever seen in my life." And he's got cauliflower ears. He's 6'9".
Yeah, 6'8", 6'9".
Like 6'8", but like professional MMA, professional kickboxer, high level. And Brendan's getting his things wrote, and he looked at me and he goes, "Do you want to be a fighter, huh?" And I went,
Different
That's
gig.
an awful way to
just
make a
sounds
living.
so stressful.
It's an awful way to make a living.
Sounds so fucking
Every
stressful.
time you go to
I gotta
practice,
fucking
your
knock
heart's
a guy
beating.
out.
And that was,
your heart's
that was
beating
a
every time.
Tuesday.
For real,
It's a
dude.
nightmare.
But like, so like when you guys are like sparring and all that stuff, like you're going full on,
Depends.
like as if you're like
Sometimes.
doing a fight.
Especially when you're getting close
Even
to a fight.
So you have to go that hard.
Yeah, typically.
Yeah.
If you don't go that hard, you're going to be in for a big surprise in a real fight.
Yeah.
Because you're in a once they lock that cage, the guy's trying to kill you, and he's 260 pounds.
So fucking intense.
Yeah, it's
The
most intense job.
The one crazy thing is I had my hand on the cage watching, and they locked up and crashed into my hand. 500 pounds
Brian's
of
all,
meat.
ow.
I was like, it was a silent scream.
Like you got electrocuted or something.
That, and my fingers, I was like, fuck. And then they bounced off that cage and went over and landed both on their fucking heads. And your neck was fucked up forever after that.
Oh, shit.
He almost broke his neck. Like he landed on his neck. I was like, might be dead.
And then that fucked me up in the Travis Brown fight because the exact same thing happened. Remember?
Because you
I went
hit.
to take him down,
Yeah,
and
right
then
in his hip.
he sprawled in his hip.
That gave you the concussion. You
Oh
were,
yeah,
like, concussed.
yeah. That fucked my neck up
That's a
bad.
good time. It's a great way to make a living.
Nah.
So much fun, man.
That's a tough gig.
No.
So much fun. You
Thank
don't know anything
God
about
I
that
got
guy.
on
And if he loses, then he goes down the rankings and he doesn't eat. It's a great time.
Nah. Us three sitting here is a great
But
time.
the biggest thing you gotta remember, is heavyweights. Heavyweights nobody ever talks about is like if you're 170, 140, 155 pounds,
Okay.
you can afford to make mistakes. You can take shots, you can slip. It's a different way of fighting, right? If you're fighting Matt Mitrione or you're fighting guys like that who were professional football players that can crack, who are 270 pounds and fast as fuck. If you get hit with a jab by accident, you can get knocked out. So you can't make mistakes. When they're throwing bones like that with giant guys.
Mitrione knocked out Derek Lewis by sprawling.
That's right. So
He
you're
sprawled and
fighting.
knocked him out.
Is that where he like shot in and
He just sprawled
Yes.
his hip and knocked him out.
So everything you're doing, the consideration is much bigger. It's all like at heavyweight, your head's the same size. Our heads are roughly the same size. You might have his head's a little bit.
Mine's smaller.
You had a small
For a heavyweight, I had a small
head for a
head.
heavyweight.
Kind of a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, you want a big.
Yeah.
Tito Ortiz got that fucking.
But it doesn't matter. Even that, you're still getting knocked the fuck out. If you're fighting a dude his size, it's 270.
But I was small. I'm not 270.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, 260.
I mean, I'm 255 now.
All right, 255. I'm
But
sorry.
when I was fighting, I was 235.
You were probably a little bigger than that, Bubba.
No, I promise. You can check my weightings. I was
Yeah.
35, 38. Heaviest I ever was 42.
Okay. That's
But
still
I was
huge.
fighting guys at
That's still
60,
big.
Still huge
65,
as fuck.
20-pound weight difference. No one wants to talk about it.
That's exactly right. When you bring up who was the guy who was on steroids? Watch who he fought. Let me just show you
LeVar
something.
Johnson?
Bring up LeVar Johnson.
He tested hot too. And
You still fought him.
well, we weighed in, and Dana was talking to you. I go, he's on steroids, correct? And Dana goes, what? I go, he's gonna.
That's who we had to
Look
fight.
at that motherfucker.
I told Dana, I said, he's gonna finish 5th in the Olympia after this, right?
Oh shit! What happened to his stomach?
He got stabbed.
Ah,
Part of a game.
my dad has that same
No,
scar.
But now look at the size of
Yeah,
him.
he does.
He knocked out everybody. I mean, he would just. How tall was he? About 6'4".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much did he weigh?
He's in
About
prison
265?
now. Every bit of there we are together.
Prison? Oops.
Where? Let me see him.
What's he in prison for?
He's bigger than
Well, he's
you
in
are.
prison now for domestic violence.
He's a lot bigger than you are. Look at how young you are. Holy.
I know.
fuck.
Look at you.
I thought that was Aaron Hernandez for a second.
Oh, you did?
240.
And you just took him down and held him down there.
I took him down like 14 times. I beat the shit out of him.
Wasn't he?
That was
telling
that
you
a
to stand up?
decision?
He's like, come on, dog, let's get up and fight. Look at
Yeah.
you.
He's
You
like-
did not like fighting.
He's
Look
like,
at
let's
you.
get up and bang, bro. I'm like, why don't you learn jiu-jitsu?
Oh, he said that to you while you guys were in the fight.
Yeah, I kept taking him down. And then I was so worried because my Uncle Pax, the first fight he went to, that was a big UFC on Fox 5 fight. That was on Fox. But I was worried about him because he was part of like the Mongols gang, like the biker gang. And my Uncle Pax, that was the first fight he went to. And after the fight, we all went back to the Fires Hotel. So we're all at the bar, I'm drinking whiskey or whatever. And LeVar comes with all his biker gangs, and I tell my brother, I hit him, I go, hey, they're here. And all my team's like, fuck, dude, we don't want no problems.
And they were all Mongol? I didn't know he was a
Mongols,
Mongol.
yeah.
I did not know
And then
that.
LeVar came up, and they were all great. All the biker guys were cool. Like, man, you need to help our boy with his grappling, man. They were great.
Thank God.
Yeah, they were great. I was like, yeah, no doubt.
That's
All right,
so
have a good
terrifying.
night.
Those dudes are terrifying.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Yeah,
the motorcycle.
they don't live by the same
MCs,
Well, don't fuck with them.
The MCs, yeah.
Just be
But they're
respectful.
cool. They're cool if you don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
I don't get why anyone has problems with them. They're,
be
for the most
respectful.
part,
How do you have problems with those guys?
Well, don't go walking around like, you looking at my girl. Just be cool. Be cool.
I don't even have good eyesight.
Fuck, wouldn't you want to be cool? Just don't be stupid.
yeah, they just don't fuck up innocent people.
You don't get into into the Mongols by going, sign this right here.
Yeah.
All right, Chin, what do you got for us? What shirt is that, Chin?
I know, it looks dope.
Thank you.
Is it a band t-shirt?
No, it's a. Believe it or not, I actually got a sponsor. My little YouTube channel got a sponsorship.
Yeah.
So it's to get people into the
it?
AM.
What is it?
Into the AM, like AM PM. So I guess just like I don't know if it's clubbing or not, but
Oh, it's like
That's more that to me. That's like this is like a rehab shirt, right?
exactly. That's why I liked it.
Yeah, it's like
It reminds me of-
I overdosed and died, and that's the bottle.
Or that's like your prison, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like you're a prison.
Like
with
you're
a
stuck in
drug.
prison
Yeah,
on
yeah.
a drug.
But then he's floating in space, so he's dead.
Most likely.
Oh.
Yeah, you see it? Like he's floating in
Yeah,
space.
there's a
There's a
little
skeleton in the
Saturn.
bottle.
Saw that Kratom.
It's versus kratom.
You started. Kratom's the counter. To
Yeah. Kratom's natural.
Kratom's all natural.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a
That's like
pharmacological.
Adderall, which I'm
Pharmaceutical.
The hard shit.
Yeah.
You still on a jigillion milligrams of Adderall, Christian?
No, not. I take like 3 a week now. Like I don't take that much
How long
anymore.
How long you been taking that all for ADHD?
Yeah, for like
Since you were a kid?
like freshman year of high school.
But when I take Adderall, it gives me more energy. I talk more. So why would you want it if you have ADHD?
It tends to focus your mind. Now, for me, if I take 10 milligrams, it's cocaine. And I'm fucking rattly meth.
It's a soft version of meth. If you look at
Yeah.
the same molecules,
Yeah.
you're basically taking small.
It's
doses of
amphetamine.
meth.
I mainly take it before I go to the gym because I can like lift forever if I do.
Ooh.
Like because I'm just so in tune with it. Like if I like take an Adderall like while I'm doing something or before I do something and it kicks in while I'm doing it, I will be focused on that. For
Yeah, it's speed.
for hours.
It's speed.
100% speed.
You don't control it though. You're good.
I took it once trying to do homework, and I was up all night. I took too much, and I
Really?
was like zooted. Yeah.
You take like.
I had workouts the next morning or like something for softball. It was like the end of the fall, so it was like didn't really matter.
Now
But
I don't.
I was up
Are you
all
done
night.
playing, or you still have eligibility left?
I have eligibility left.
Okay, I won't ask you the question then.
Yeah, don't ask me that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the
Because
question.
Yeah, it
Adderall's
was-
big in baseball. I don't know about soft.
It's focus. Yeah, it like helps you focus, I guess. I've talked to a baseball player who was like, "Oh yeah, I took it and I'm focused," but
Hell yeah, it's fun.
he was like, you can see the ball better. It's great. And then I've had
pictures?
some people I knew take it be like, I can't do it. I hear too much.
Well,
Yeah,
because
the
I
pitchers
took,
like baseball. That's like drug of choice.
Brian took 10 milligrams, and I had.
Not worried about the ticker, huh? That bothers me when you start doing drugs.
Well, I don't do it anymore because I had 2 shows that night, and I was like, speed through every fucking joke. Ah! I was like, I can't do this. I'm too sensitive to it. I can't do.
I did it one time, I
can't-
said
You know
I'd
what
never
the
do it
truth
again.
is? Can't even really drink wine anymore. I'm not gonna do it anymore.
I can do all of it.
No,
You don't drink wine anymore?
no. I might go super monk style.
Do vegan. Go vegan.
Nope, no way.
That'd be
I'll eat
cool.
meat, but I might,
How flat would your chest get if you went vegan?
dude.
Look at that top of your chest.
It wouldn't be bulbous like it is now.
I eat vegan a lot. Look at my chest.
You thick kid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna up my workouts more.
All right, Chin, what do you got? Workouts.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Chin, you ever fuck with Adderall? I feel like you and I like drugs.
I've tried Adderall for sure.
Yeah. You like
li-
it?
You like it?
I don't.
Yeah, you like it. I
Love
know
it.
you do.
Love it. Yeah, love
You're the kind of guy.
L-O-V-E.
You're the kind of guy who will go. Let's see. Kratom.
Yep.
I'll do a couple Tic Tacs.
Correct.
And let's do some Adderall,
Adderall.
because it's here. And
7 cups of coffee,
My nicotine.
Nicotine.
Here, and I'm gonna have all the coffee.
and then I'm ready to go.
Give me an entire cup and a big.
And then I'm
thermos.
going to bench
Yep,
415
yep, yep.
pounds.
And
Yeah.
then you might even go. I have to bench, and I'm just saying you might go. What is this syringe? You might do that. And then you might go.
if
Is that Anavar? You know what?
If I was-
my skin's not tight enough.
If I was on sauce, don't you think I'd be way bigger?
Yeah,
He's a good size. I mean, yeah, you don't look like you're.
No,
I mean,
you see me doing cardio.
yeah.
yeah. Look,
Well,
me
you
bro,
also
he be on
don't
the
want to get
Stairmaster.
bigger, right?
What?
You don't want to get bigger, right?
No.
You've said over and over
Never.
you hate being your size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
I'm trying to get smaller.
Brian's got.
Bryan thinks everybody's on
Bryan, you don't believe it.
steroids.
I'm not
because
saying.
you're built like a 14-year-old.
Did I say anything?
You're built like a 14-year-old.
I haven't even asked a question.
But you shifted your whole body
because you
to
thought
him.
Chappelle was on roids.
Yeah, you thought I was.
I'm just asking. I wanted to ask one question. I'm getting attacked.
All right.
I thought it was a
I'll let you ask a question.
I did TRT like 3 years ago. I've talked about this on Rogan, and my face
You never told me that.
blew up.
You never told me that. You keep a lot of things.
Maybe
from me, man.
maybe 2 years.
No,
ago.
you did tell him that.
I told you that.
Nah,
I tried it
keeps me-
before.
Yeah.
Keeps me in the dark.
My face blew. I got moon face.
No, you get some.
My
moon
face
face.
blew the fuck.
Right
and I was
now-
sweating.
Right now, you walking natural.
Yeah.
You're not running any gear.
No. We think I'm on Anavar?
I don't know why you're smiling.
Because it's ridiculous.
I'm turning red.
I know, right? Yeah, you're
turning red.
Yeah. Hey, calm down.
Look me in the eye.
He doesn't have a flashlight on you. Talk shit.
Chappelle sees me every day.
Hey, but I don't know if you take it.
He's turning burgundy. He's turning burgundy.
I know he is. Listen, and this is not meant to be anything.
It's okay.
I want to ask you a question. I want you,
more
I want you to
dates.
answer me
Have
without
plates more dates
answer
to
me-
natty or not.
Answer me a question without smiling. And
Okay.
let me ask you a question. Bring your hands down. Get vulnerable.
I am.
Oh, no, you got it.
You're
There you
bracing
go.
yourself. Look me in the eye.
He can't even do it. He can't even do it.
Have I dabbled in some stuff? Can Daddy not try some
I
stuff?
didn't say you couldn't.
I'm not in the UFC anymore.
You're amongst friends and nobody's
the
listening.
comedy store's not going to test me.
I'm not saying they are. Nobody's looking. And nobody's.
Hey, I
You're
got
telling him you're all natty.
I got a boy who works for USADA. He goes, hey man, between us, if I were to send you a test, would you pass it? I just respond back, don't send the test.
Whatever you're doing, I think it looks good. To be completely honest with you, so I approve.
all that. He just does BCAAs, protein shakes.
I'm sure he does.
That's
It's
all
just
it
that if I asked him the question,
Little
he could never.
Am I sweating?
a daily.
My goal is to
Some
lose
vitamin
20
D.
pounds by the end of September.
I know.
By the time I do the Denver show, I'm going to lose 20 pounds.
You're always safe with me, so whatever you're doing, I don't care. You can always talk to me.
So do you believe I'm not on it?
Yeah, you're definitely not on it. Yeah,
Now, did you see him bench 315?
that's a lot of weight. Did you?
I have my suspicions as
You
well.
bet.
Oh,
350.
I have
Just because he has his suspicion. Where am I going to get it? What am I? How am I going to access to this
I
stuff?
don't know. Our friend Mark Harley,
You think I would take some shit?
your close
I'm terrified
friend
of
Mark
everything.
Harley. What?
NyQuil freaks me out.
No, I know, and you don't like caffeine either.
I don't. Yeah.
No, you're not. You're natty.
All natty. BCAAs, protein shakes.
I don't think you take that.
No, I don't. Terrified. Terrified of everything.
You do you do
think you're on
BCAAs?
D-ball.
Do you do
What?
you do a little
I do.
acids?
It's in protein drinks. So
So you do protein.
Yeah.
You're going deep with this
Oh, yeah,
bodybuilding
super
right
deep.
now.
Yeah.
Bro, he goes in the gym. He started doing the
But you've wanted to for a long time. You've wanted to just
It's in
kind
my
of push
genes.
it a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I think now I've just accepted that I'm. This, you've told me this forever. Just accept my size.
Yeah, just
I think
be big as shit
that's
and
what I'm
strong.
doing. That's what I'm doing.
I'm a huge fan.
And I used to be super self-conscious of posting like workout videos on
Uh-huh.
my Instagram because I'm like, stand-up guys really don't do working out, and it's like, they can suck my dick.
Right. I've never had understood why he would be.
I always shied
we'd
away
be at
from it.
fucking parties and he would stand with his legs like far apart so he was the size of everybody. And then we're at this trendy party and he goes like this. He looks at me and goes, "Hey, I'm enormous." I was like, "Yeah, but it
That's
looks
that body
good.
dysmorphia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but be bigger and stronger than everybody with your ears. It's awesome.
No, I feel you on that. You just feel like
Dudes like it and girls
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
What's the
I
problem?
have no problem.
I've
now.
never
I'm
understood
embracing
it. Yeah, I've never understood it. Just be big as fuck.
I even asked Gianni. I was like, "Hey, I got this video of me deadlifting 600. Should we post it?" He's like, "What the fuck? Yes."
the best.
I'm like, "I'm worried it's not gonna
You're
work." He's
benching
like, "What?"
415 like it's like nothing.
I'm
That
the
415 was
strongest guy in
insane.
comedy. Name somebody stronger. Go.
Well, you are the strongest guy in comedy.
Mm-hmm.
You can also beat up everybody.
Rogan's really strong.
Look at me. Look at me.
like you're talking about
now-
standard bench
now-
dumbbell. Like don't get me wrong, he's definitely up there.
Doesn't matter.
No, he can't bench.
do you think?
He can't
Doesn't
bench
matter.
350.
You don't have to throw it at me like that because I said he is strong. Look at him.
But
No, he's
there's a
strong,
professional
for sure.
athlete and then comedian. Professional athlete, football player, heavyweight in the UFC. So it's a different bone structure. And also, like,
So is that, but
it's like,
that's not
when
fair to
people-
say he's not strong?
somebody said to me,
No, he's
how would
strong.
Rogan do against Schaub? Now, you could ask Rogan because
In
he'll
what?
tell you.
And what?
In jiu-jitsu or fighting. But people ask those questions.
But it's,
And so
I don't think those two can be
not
compared.
No, it's not a good question. It's not a good question. It's a bad question. It's a bad question. But there are people that will say stuff like that. The people, a guy said to me, he goes, bro, if you really fucking went at shop, like if you really tried. The other day they said that because they saw my senior citizen.
How funny was that?
Dude, that was
Bring
so
that up, Chin.
fucking funny.
So hilarious.
Someone made
senior
I think what's his
citizen-
name? Chase something.
Chase Lepard?
Chase Lepard, is that how you say his
Yeah, I
name?
think so.
I
But
love
go
that
to
guy.
my
Yeah, I
Instagram.
love him.
Have you
He's
seen that,
so
Chin?
funny.
He
has such good
edited it
memes.
like it was a news thing of an elderly
So good.
Elderly.
man
Who
getting
is this
beat up.
guy who did this? He's hilarious.
He's scroll down.
This isn't my page.
I think so.
You posted on yours?
Yeah, I posted on mine.
This is his page.
This was genius. And I look like an old fucking.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Oh, it's so funny.
Assault. On
No, it wasn't Chase that did this.
Caught on camera inside a nurse.
Oh, this is someone
Showing live.
The video was very disturbing.
Again, this video is hard to watch. The person who set up the phone to take the video is the suspect himself. Attacking the 75-year-old man.
75.
You fuckers.
And the young man can be overheard telling his victim something about staying out of his bed.
On a senior citizen caught on camera.
How great is that?
inside a nurse.
So funny.
Just breaking my little arm.
Very disturbing.
Very disturbing.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Gosh. Amazing.
All right, Jim, what do you got?
All right. Here we are.
So a news anchor freezes live on air after basically having kind of a petty fight. There's one news reporter that introduces the next person who's going to do a segment, and she doesn't like the way she's brought up. So she starts getting petty and telling her, no, that's not how you introduce me. This is how you do it. And the news anchor says, hey, we're live. And they
That's
just
an ego
freeze.
thing. Hey, before you play this, Jen, did you ever see that I forget, not a famous comic, like low-level comic, but he, for some reason, he was in trouble, and he was on trial. And, you know, they're reading the stuff, and they go, and he actually works as a part-time host on a live tour with some big comic there. He actually works as a host. He stands up and goes, sir, feature. Feature.
Oh boy. Oh boy, man. Oh boy.
But does that not explain comics in a nutshell?
I saw
sir, feature, and the judge like, sure, okay.
I saw
Feature.
two pretty well-known actors fighting about who was going to get introduced first for the red carpet. I saw them with their agents getting into a major problem, and I was like, "Can't be friends with either one of you or anybody here. You guys are all
That's
terrible."
an ego
Fucking
thing.
weird.
All right, let me see it, Jen.
Champion Nancy Kokolo to fight in Ukraine this coming Saturday. And for more on this, Jessica. Good afternoon, Jessica. Good evening. When we speak about sports, we are hearing that Kokolo will be fighting in Saturday. No, you're not going to do that. You're just going to greet me and then you say, take it away. You're not going to do that. Jessica, we're alive.
Do you want to read a book? Look at her.
There it goes off.
Champion Nancy Kokolo.
But I don't get what what was she upset about? It's not like she introduced her like in a negative light.
Yeah.
I think she didn't like that she started speaking again. Like when she says like, oh, I'm going to throw it over to Jessica. Then she takes over. But the original news anchor
going.
continued to talk.
Oh.
She's all.
She's like, this is my time.
Well, the epic thing that guy, he's a freestylist. We did this on King's thing. He's a freestylist on a morning show.
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
No.
And she goes, do you want to do a freestyle for us? He goes, sure. And he starts trying, and then he just freezes. And he goes, is this live? She goes, mm-hmm. He goes, shit. And she goes, do you want to read your book? Years ago.
This is the top one.
This is the best video of all time.
All time.
Shout out to Theo Vaughn for introducing me to this.
Hold up.
Spoken.
Look at him.
Is a rapper turned spoken.
Look at the way he looks.
He
all
looks so
nervous.
scared.
Doing well. So tell me why the change from rapping to spoken word?
Because it's basically the same thing. You know, I dealing with words for the Bible. It says in the Bible, first there was word in the book of Genesis. And so we live our lives based on that book, which is the Bible.
So you're going to do a spoken word for us now, right?
Okay.
Right.
And tell us what we're about to hear.
It's just a freestyle.
Okay.
I'm just going to think it up as I
Freestyle. Well, let me sit back. Go ahead, Marshall.
go. Okay.
No, I can't.
Look.
Years ago, they tried to put me in the. This is live.
Oh no, that's a.
I hate seeing him.
People just cringe.
He was so
moments.
nervous he froze. He was so. Yeah, I don't know if you can find it, but apparently when they did Tang, remember Tang?
That drink?
And they gave it to the astronauts, and they were like, "We're gonna watch them drink this Tang," and it was like a commercial for it, but they didn't tell them that it was. And the guy goes, "This stuff tastes fucking terrible."
Like, sir, you're live.
Yeah, and it just fucked everything. I wonder if you could find that, man.
11 years ago?
Yeah, but I think
I'll try it.
I think they did it.
Obama asked astronauts if they still drink Tang up there. 'Cause that's what they were drinking?
It was such bullshit. It was like just literally sugar.
Oh, this is from 1966?
Yeah, I don't think.
This is an actual commercial for Tang.
Yeah, this is an actual commercial. Apparently.
Some things you do. In space, they drank Tang. They mixed it like this in a zero-G pouch because all over. You
Yeah.
don't have that.
All right, never mind. Tang, good for you, huh?
They're looking for the one where the astronauts actually told the truth and didn't like it.
Yeah.
It was live on TV.
Goddamn, 1983 Tang commercial. Wake your kid up with that sugar drink. It's
I
good
know,
for him.
right? Fuck. All right, what else you got, Jen?
Right here.
So we've talked about this before, where Charles Barkley has made fun of women in San Antonio, calling
Calls
them
them
bulldogs.
Bulldogs, yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, but then the left came after him, saying that he can't refer to women like that anymore.
So many people, because he's done this joke over and over again. It's kind of like an inside joke within people who work with him. And so he's done it over the years. He's actually doubled down on it. And it's gotten to a point where he's gotten so much backlash from people that TNT actually told him he cannot make that joke anymore.
He calls the women bulldogs or just the
Yeah, he
town?
says women from San Antonio are bulldogs.
Play it, Jen.
And this is a 13-minute compilation of him making that joke over and over throughout the years.
That last? I bet you couldn't do that to them big ass women in San Antonio.
That is crazy.
Hey, you kick one of them big old women in San Antonio, they'll fly out the roof.
The temperature in game 1 in San Antonio.
I watched. It was hot on TV.
It was.
Does he just not like San Antonio or something?
It's almost like a shtick at this point. I'm sure
Oh.
he doesn't
So
care that much
TNT told
about
me
San-
can't go bad on
Yeah.
San Antonio anymore.
All right, well, San Antonio, by the way, haven't spent time there. There are some big people in San
I love San Antonio.
Oh, really?
It's my
I'm
favorite.
not- I don't think I've ever been to
I'd rather move to San Antonio than Austin.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So Harley Quinn has a animated series that's R-rated. And on this, they explore a lot of more darker storylines. And DC Comics, especially, is well known for being very dark, where they have, like, sex in it, they have murder. So this is normal. But the cartoon was told that they had to pull a scene from it where Batman is giving Catwoman head. Because they said that heroes don't do that.
I think they do.
And they do in the comics.
I disagree with that.
And now there's a bunch of Batman memes going around saying that heroes don't give head.
Is there anything better than that? If you
Someone's going down her. Heroes don't do that.
you do, will you? You're not squeamish about that, are you?
No.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
I know guys who are like, I don't do that. I'm like, you don't do that? Oh, okay. I don't know what
Yeah,
to say
that's
about
weird.
that.
DJ Khaled doesn't do it.
No, it's great stuff.
It's great stuff.
It's very important.
Important.
But yeah, they're basically saying from a marketing standpoint, we can't do this because we're trying to sell action figures. Which makes sense.
Well, just don't have your kids watch the dark version of this.
Exactly.
That's all you got to do.
Most people don't let their kids watch that, though.
Yeah.
Watch what?
The darker version of the animated series.
I don't know Harley Quinn. I'm such an idiot.
Harley Quinn is the Joker's girlfriend.
She's a okay.
She's a badass.
She
Yeah.
carries a
She's
bat.
played by that baddie. from
Margot
us-
Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Oh, that's
Super
Joker's
baddie.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie's got something to say.
Oh my God, she's
Talented.
so pretty.
From what do they call that show? That movie?
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
That's
She
what
also had her own movie.
She's so
Pretty.
gorgeous and that talented.
I've seen her in person. She's stupid.
She's
gorgeous.
as talented as she is gorgeous, which is
Well, she played Sharon Tate. Well, Wolf of Wall Street's super bad, but she also played Sharon Tate in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Didn't she play some crazy character where, or like the woman was like a murderer? I'm tripping. Never mind.
Jennifer's, you think of Jennifer's Body? You think of Megan Fox?
No. Where she was dressed up, she didn't look like the same.
The skater movie?
No. I don't know.
No, the ice skater, not the
Oh,
one.
I, Tanya?
Yeah, is that Tanya?
Is that it?
She looked completely different. Yeah.
Yeah, like she looked like just done up horribly.
She looked like Tanya Harding.
No.
She was great in I, Tanya.
Amazing.
Tanya
That was
Harding.
her,
Tanya Harding wished she looked like her.
Yeah.
No.
She was
Okay.
great.
Tanya Harding's a bulldog.
Oh, I'm thinking Charlize Theron.
Oh, yeah,
you're thinking
yeah.
Monster. Yeah.
Monster.
That's a true story about a serial killer. And Brian's friend.
Sorry.
Brian's friend was the director, Patty Jenkins.
Yep.
All right,
Patty Jenkins.
What else you got, Jen?
So the Tokyo Olympics are going out of their way to supply a bunch of condoms to people, and I guess this happens every single time the Olympics goes on because they're trying to promote advocacy for HIV and AIDS.
Yeah.
And what they're doing now because of COVID is saying, we're going to give out all these condoms to you guys because that's what we usually do. However, we don't want any of you guys hooking up at the Olympic Village.
They have to say that legally.
Yeah.
But
They'll
there's
let it.
so much fucking that goes on.
Yeah.
It's the
What
greatest
else?
athletes in the world all coming together.
All gorgeous
Making a super
athletes.
baby, hopefully.
yeah.
Are they be getting down at the Olympics like that?
Oh, my
Yeah.
God. In that
yeah.
village,
Get down.
it's just
There's
a
nothing to
fuck.
Carrie
do.
Strug?
Everybody's doing, I don't know.
What'd you
But
say?
people are fucked.
Carrie Strug was
What?
the gymnast?
No.
One that broke her, she landed that trick and broke her
She
leg.
was very young. I don't know.
Oh, she was?
But
Oh.
there's a, like, if you
13.
get the water polo players together, the teams, you get the fucking, you get the track athletes, the Italian pole vaulters with the fucking
This is so
basketball
specific.
players. There's a lot.
Said pole vaulter.
You're gay.
Look up Italian pole vaulters for a sec, if you.
Please, I mean, I guess let's
Excuse
go
me?
on that tangent.
No, the girls. I'm saying, women. Yeah, go ahead and let's look at the
Women?
females. Yeah, go ahead and go ahead and yeah.
There's one
Oh,
thing
there's
I'll never
Moody.
understand
Yeah,
is
there
like
she is. There
how to
she
fucking
is.
do that.
There she is.
Yeah,
She's
There
not hot as shit.
Assed up.
Assed up,
There
dude.
she goes again.
I mean,
she calls
yeah.
my.
But there's all kinds of stuff that goes on. Look at that. Look, please bring.
Well, that's the same girl.
Oh, okay.
It's the same one.
This is like the most famous one, right?
Lord
Yeah,
have
I think
mercy.
she's engaged.
She should.
She
be.
was famous forever, man.
Mhm.
She was on bodybuilding.com for years.
Maxim,
But there's a lot of athletes that are just.
cheeked up.
That sport terrifies me.
Yeah.
Pole vaulting?
Yeah.
Weird sport.
I don't think we can be our size.
Let me
to
see
be
the
pole
U.S.
vaulting dogs.
But
How
then-
about the soccer
but-
team? Some of them are baddies on that team. Yeah.
Yeah. But then you also got the men's basketball team, too.
That's what I mean.
But they don't stay in the village. They stay, like, the last
Oh.
Olympics, they stayed on a giant yacht together. Because they're all millionaires.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Alex Morgan's really just the face of the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Either way. I'm a
Wait, isn't the guy dating one the big JJ Watt? Isn't his girlfriend on that team? She's a soccer player.
Yeah, but she's for Houston professional league. I don't know if she's on the national team.
Oh, I thought she was.
She's a baddie, though. You might be
Yeah.
right, though.
Chicago Red Stars national.
She wasn't part of
the
the
United
Olympic
States
team.
under 17, under 20, under 23, senior national. Oh no, she was on the team.
Oh, she was okay.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
Kalia Watt.
Yeah, she's a baddie.
Oh, they're married.
Oh yeah, must got married.
She looks like she's got a Samoan name. Oh hi.
Kalia what?
Kalia.
We can name a kid anything. The first name, huh?
Yeah, but her last name too.
Born in Ohio.
What is? Well, her
Oh,
last
born in.
Oh.
what is it?
Cindy Ohai.
Oh, she's from Utah. Yep. That's a white girl from Utah.
Hello.
Because you can name a kid anything. with the
Utah
first
has a
name.
huge Samoan population, though.
Yeah, they do.
I'm
They
gonna
do.
go ahead and
They
say
do.
I'm gonna make.
Oh no, her father named after Kalia Beach, the island of Kauai, because he's a white guy who loves Hawaii.
I'm not giving up yet. Hold on. Let me see where her mom was from. Yeah, her mom is Samoan.
Is she?
Nope.
No.
Her mom is. Oh, let me look. White.
There's some white stuff going on there. Yeah. I mean, she looks pretty white to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and say.
Yeah, she looks super white.
She's legally blind in her right eye.
Damn.
Oh,
Doing this
shit.
with one eye? She's a
Damn.
badass. Play at North Carolina. That's like playing football at Alabama. They're really good.
Really?
Oh yeah. The women's North Carolina team is really good.
Athlete.
What else you got, Chin?
This is Gavin Newsom announcing that California's open again. And then I guess there's a few things that went wrong here. He called Optimus Prime Optimum because they're at Universal Studios.
It's a Brian Callen mistake. I
Yeah.
do that too.
She's older.
I'll just play the thing. It's not that long.
It's called
Optimum.
And it's Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Today is the day to celebrate. A day,
And there's like music that goes off at the wrong times.
you know,
Confetti.
Aggressive.
strangers,
Mimer.
loved ones,
Mhm.
family members.
Yeah, the
and people hugs.
the sign language people are always
Not out
really
of the
intense.
woods.
I love when they play the music behind it.
Yes. The one that Waka Flocka has at his concerts.
And we've got a lot of work
She's
to do
dope.
because I said this and I'll close. We're not just coming back We're going to come back more focused on inclusion, more focused on equity, and we're going to come back roaring back. California is open again. California has turned the page. Let us all celebrate this remarkable milestone. Bring everybody up on stage for one final presentation. And let's bring those minions up. And my personal negotiator, Optima.
Optima. He panicked. Optima.
Very optimistic. Helen, thank all of you. I'll stand
Awkward.
Why did they have that Universal?
I don't know.
That sucks. It
This
sucks
is
being
awkward.
governor sometimes. You gotta do that shit.
Look at the guy taking a selfie.
You gotta do all that bullshit.
Someone say something.
On the count of 3, say cheese.
Cheese.
Focus on
So
equity.
awkward.
How he's so over it. And there's nobody there.
There's zero there. That's the most anticlimactic shit I've
Look
ever
at
seen in my
Yeah,
life.
there's Optimus
Prime came
Prime.
late.
Recruits, until we meet again. Protect the planet. Protect each other.
looks like-
Autobots,
You guys are really roaring back there. You got to do that shit as a governor and a president. You got to do those little fucking things.
This is cool. Juneteenth. I didn't really know what Juneteenth meant, but it's like the anniversary or the
Tulsa.
When the slaves were freed.
emancipation of slavery. Yeah.
1865,
So it's becoming an actual holiday.
after the Civil War.
It's going to become an actual holiday now, where people get days off if you work in the, I guess, for the government.
Yeah.
Or
On the
federal.
19th, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a good holiday.
Yep.
However, this guy, Ron Johnson, says he doesn't want that to happen because of the amount of money people are going to lose from people not working that day. It's one more day off
We're
for
cool
fellow
as
government
Columbus
people.
Day.
But he backtracked and now he's for it.
That's a great question.
You're all good with
Great
Columbus
question.
Day. Oh, okay.
Great
Okay.
question.
So there's that.
Oh, Chin, don't forget mine.
Oh yeah. So Teofimo Lopez is supposed to box. I think this weekend or next weekend?
This weekend, Saturday.
Oh, this weekend. Yeah, but he has COVID
Trilla.
on Triller.
So, but they postponed it till August. It's
August
like the end of
14th.
the world.
Yeah.
And then Chris Paul, who's the star of the Suns,
He
also
got COVID too.
He's out.
Damn.
And this
Ain't
is
COVID these days.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy has my shirt on.
Someone said this was me.
Now, when you have the vaccine, can you still test positive for COVID?
Yes.
You can.
Yeah.
They say it's rare, but it happens.
Yeah. But that's if the vaccine doesn't take them.
I don't know. I don't know what the thing is.
See, there's too much
nobody knows.
information that just is out there. I don't know.
Let me see this guy.
Okay.
In my shirt, unfortunately.
Me and my uncle pulling up to Adrian kickback with party tricks like.
Watch out.
No, don't do it. Don't do a backflip.
I know.
Please don't do a backflip. Fuck!
Watch the guy film it.
Ah, fuck! I hate that shit.
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
You're too old. You don't have the hops anymore.
I like how the guy put the cameras just started laughing.
You got to accept that you lose. He's my age. You lose some speed.
I knew as soon as he set up, I was like, he's not landed that.
That's how you get hurt.
I thought he was going to.
You thought he was going to land.
God damn.
Ren had the confidence because he had the shirt.
Yeah, man. It blew his fucking face out. Is that it, Chin?
Well, another one you good.
That's how you get hurt when
Is
you.
the other one good or is it more?
I'll just show you. It's a quick one. So this is a TikTok that went viral. It's a stingray.
Fish. Yeah, they look friendly.
Wow,
Oh, that's cool.
The only problem is, like a marine expert says, it's basically suffocating to death. It's not actually tickling.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's cute.
Hopefully they toss him back in the water.
I know. These are nostrils. They look like eyes and little mouth, but
Yeah, get
those
that
are
thing in the
nostrils.
water, man. You're
Yeah, I
killing
hope he threw it back in that water.
Yeah.
He's all tickled.
I know.
He's all dying.
I think that's a skate.
He's like, why are you tickling
Bitch threw it
me?
in the water.
He's like, why are you tickling me? Yeah,
Alrighty.
humans are stupid.
All right.
I'll see you this weekend. Go ahead. You want to read? Albany.
Wait, let me
Funny
get
Bone.
things up.
June 18th, 19th. Philadelphia, PA, Helium. If you like betting on combat sports, Rough House Fridays, July 9th. That's the first episode. Me and Tom McCormick. My goal is to talk to experts and give you the best odds on betting on stacked cards, whether it's boxing, MMA, and then I've got Conspiracy Social Club, which is starting on Rockfin exclusively. Me and Sam Tripoli, the great Sam Tripoli. Big and Hungry podcast listeners, we're doing questions from young men. So send your video submissions into bigandhungrypodcast@gmail.com. Let's go.
Boom.
Boom. Pittsburgh, July 22nd to 24th. I have LA dates coming up. I'll be at Haha's. I think it's July 16th through the 17th. I'll have more stuff popping up. But right now, tickets, I think Haha's go on sale today. That's in LA. And then Pittsburgh, July 22nd to 24th. That's it.
Chappelle.
And I'm not doing anything until July 15th through the 17th. To Victor, Maryland. Magoobies Joke House, and then August 26th, Brea Improv. Get those tickets. Brendan might stop by and say what's up.
Yeah, maybe.
And Brea, if you want to take that drive.
That is a beast.
It's a beast of a drive.
Yeah.
That's a beast, especially in rush hour. We'll figure it out. All right, kid. Love you.
Yeah.